Filling in the gap between episodes 4 A New Hope and 5 The Empire Strikes Back, we are here discussing Marvel Comics Star Wars Annual, issue number 1. Annuals are standalone stories within an ongoing comic book series that may or may not have a relationship to the main story. Given that this is Star Wars canon, everything has a relationship, whether it be obvious or subtle. From the perspective of this story, the relationship is quite subtle, but provides some much-desired depth to an element of the ongoing Star Wars series. On Coruscant, we are introduced to Therius Demo, an Imperial tax collector. He is making a house call to try and collect the money that is owed to the Empire from a man, but all is not what it seems. The narrator's voice of this story, which appears to be Demo himself, seems conflicted, as if he wants the man to say the right thing so he does not get thrown in jail. We quickly realize that Therius Demo is not all who he says he is. He is actually Eneb Ray, who is undercover, working for the rebellion to smuggle information out of the capital city to the Alliance command. On this day, he receives a transmission from Princess Leia, who has a mission for him. One that goes beyond information. All anti-imperial senators are about to be executed, and they want Eneb to extract them from Arth-Ano, a prison complex, where they are being held, and he will be provided schematics, access codes, and a ship to smuggle the senators off planet. This has Eneb asking questions, because that is information they received that did not come through him. This leads him to believe that there are more spies on Coruscant than just him. We also find out that he is the kind of man who will do whatever it takes to get a job done, regardless of its moral righteousness. He hates the way Leia treats him as a hero because he feels, with all the bad he's done, that a hero is not the right word to describe him. He breaks into Arth-Ano and finds the senators. One of them is Senator Tyrol, who we saw in the Rebels magazine comic strip Senate Perspective. As he is rescuing the senators, Tyrol reveals that the Emperor is coming there personally to oversee their execution. Eneb sees this as an opportunity. He makes his way to the nearest communication station, removing all the officers out of the area, except one, Colette, who we find is a rebel spy inside the Imperial prison. She helps Eneb scramble a message to Leia, where they tell her the plan. Leia decides to put all the cards on the table and bring all of the rebellion's Coruscant agents to the prison to back up Eneb in his operation to destroy the Emperor. When they were brought to the Emperor's chambers, it was not the senators, but the 6 spies that were operating on Coruscant. Eneb was determined to get the Emperor, and a chase ensued. They made it all the way to the roof before Eneb shot the Emperor, killing him. But it wasn't the Emperor at all, it was his doppelganger. The Emperor was observing from his shuttle nearby. Eneb lashed onto the shuttle to try and get a shot at the Emperor, but the shot just deflected off of his hand. Palpatine told Eneb to look back, and he saw the entire prison facility explode, killing all the spies, all of the senators, and all the Emperor's stormtroopers and officers. All dead. Eneb then looked back at the Emperor, who used his force lightning to throw Eneb out of the shuttle. Fortunately, Eneb was prepared, and was able to latch onto a passing craft to get to safety. As he was walking through the streets, a Coruscant news broadcast showed the Emperor pinning the destruction of the Arth-Ano complex as the rebellion's fault, a hard blow for the public image of the Alliance. Eneb smuggled himself off Coruscant in a cargo ship. He said to himself, "I was a hero pretending to be the man willing to make hard decisions. The last time I make that mistake." Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to keep up with all the insight and analysis found here at Star Wars The Canon Explained. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Leave your comments and questions about this story or any element of the Star Wars canon below. Till next time, may the Force be with you.